first apex is irrelevant. It's all to do with the second part.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll do this first lap a bit slow so we can talk it. So you can actually miss this one even by a foot or two, because it's all about just having a nice sweep that you continue, because this is the important one.
Right.
So you want to be right on it here, and you want to chase it so that you're over here nicely for this left. When you've got that wrong, you're too tight.
Yeah.
And when you get that right, and so you come in right, you meet this curve nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You meet it like that. If you get it wrong, you're coming to the curb like that, and it's like,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been like that.
Yeah.
So you've got to turn in late to the left, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's all about hooking that right, so then when you turn left, it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you come too wide around that right, that left is difficult.
Yeah.
Then get a good flick flack through there. Really important to work the left. We'll talk more about that in the next lap. Come down into here. Are you alright for markers around here? Because some people struggle a little bit.
No, I'm alright.
Yeah, there's these things on the right, aren't there?
Yeah, and like those tire walls can be quite handy.
Yeah.
Again, this is a real important. Make the apex late, which is about here.
Yeah.
And when you get it right, you should just come up and kiss the curb.
Right.
You shouldn't be aiming at that and going,
Yeah.
Coming up.
So otherwise you're just, that's perfect. Because otherwise you're just probably tapping on a bit early and just run into the curb.
Yeah.
Come up here, give it its head, let it run nice and wide. Lots of people sort of don't use all the track here, whereas you want to use a good percentage of it.
I find I'm turning in too late there.
Yeah, not getting back to the curb.
That's it.
Yeah, and lots of people are. So turning a little bit early. It's one of those weird corners that you feels like you should be able to stay out later than you can.
Yeah.
You get a nice run here. Important to get over to this curb here.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm turning in just at the end of the curbs.
yeah, and then that gives you a nice line. It's got a light apex again here. You want to be apexing about now.
Yeah.
And then don't let it run more than halfway.
Yeah.
I don't let it run out at all.
No, well you can let it run a bit because it gives you a bit of speed, but don't let it run too much.
Right.
These three corners are nice and flat.
Yeah, this is obviously quite self-explanatory. Now this one's difficult.
Yeah. I've had a nightmare with it.
So you see this dark patch in the middle,
Yeah.
right? Hit the brakes and come in, and once you cross it here, you should never get to the outside of that again.
No, right.
You should meet it
Yeah.
about here, just sort of kiss it,
Yeah.
and then you start your drive back, pulling it back to meet the apex about here.
Right.
So then again, it's a nice run. You don't have to worry about running off the track because you know when you're like,
I'm turning in too early there.
yeah, could well be. And here, you know, like get up within a few foot of this white line, and when you do, it just throws you out to here.
Yeah.
When do you start braking?
When my sphincter goes I don't really use braking.
Okay, so I should have said when should we start braking, not when do you start braking?
I don't know, it's really hard to judge something like this. If you use markers, you need to find your own marker.
Yeah.
I don't use markers, so, you know, it's not something I can really say. Again, this first apex is irrelevant. All that's important is the run onto the straight.
Yeah.
And this is where it starts it.
Yeah.
That's what starts it. So you get a good run out of there. So we'll put a bit more speed in it this time.
What about gears? Can you give us a rough
Gears.
idea? You're riding an R1, I've got a ZX10.
I'm riding R6.
R6, right. So it's going to be roughly about the same, isn't it?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm 6th gear down here.
Yeah.
And then I go down 4th, 5th, and then just at the last moment, I go into into 3rd.
Third.
Yeah, 3rd. Nice little run it wide, then pull it back, so you're nice and kissing this curb,
Yeah.
and so you're over here. So when you flick left, like now, okay, you flick left, you've got a nice easy run out because you've done all the work on the right.
Yeah.
Now this left is so important, the right, so you want to go work on this left, so this right is easy.
I'm short shifting to 4th, just before the S's.
Yeah, that's fine, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
And it gives you a nice run through.
Yeah.
But all I mean is what most people are doing there.
It's straight lining it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're straight lining it a little bit early. And basically by doing that, then the right's a bit difficult because they look like they might run off the track on the right. And you shouldn't. The right should be easy because you've done all the work between the left and the right.
Is this down to another 3rd?
Yeah, I just go down to 3rd here, and like you say, it's like you've got to get in here quite early just to get the curb.
Yeah.
The apex is late, so you want to get that apex.
Right.
Drive it nicely over here, and when you get it right, it's all one steady turn.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah,
it's
into
really,
there.
really nice.
It is nice.
This is 4th around here.
Yeah, and then nice, got that late apex coming into here, and then just drive it, not quite as wide as I am now, and then get it back here and set this up for a nice little square up, off, over the curb there, let it run its way. Then work work hard to come back over this side.
Is this another third?
Yeah, this is third gear. Come in. Now don't go as wide as this mark. Come out now, and then you start pulling it back. Pulling it back. Once you start driving, you shouldn't stop. Just should be ba 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 ba. Right, then out you come. Now again, you want to come over here. You want to get within this like white kink. You want to get here.
And I'm aiming for the green.
And then go to the green.
Yeah.
If you get that right, that should all be one.
I turn in where the tarmac changes.
Right. That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thank you,
Good.
Jay.
Yeah, no worries. Absolute pleasure.
That's really nice of you to do it at the end of the day.
Not a problem. Good. Well, it's hopefully it's helpful. If there's anything else you want, over tomorrow, and you.